since I was a little girl. My whole life has been based around sports, from Little League baseball with the boys, to high school ball, to college basketball. I've never even considered my life without sports. Growing up in a small town, most athletes feel obligated to play every sport so there are enough people to play. Even though I played every sport, softball was more important to me than any other sport I played. This ball is a symbol of every play I've ever made, every hit I've ever got, every game I've ever played. Today I'm here to tell you about my last home run ball. April 22nd, 2015 was the start of playoffs. Knowing this day could be the last day ever I stepped on a softball field as a player, I had many mixed emotions. Of course, the nerves from the game, the sadness of thinking about the end, and excitement to win playoffs. We had a very tough districts this year. We had Mangum, and they were ranked in the top 5 of the state. The first game, Mangum had beat us. Since it was a double elimination tournament, we played Burns Flat Deal City next. We didn't start off very well, and we were down by 5 runs with 2 outs when I came up to hit in the last inning. The bases were loaded and the pressure was on. After a few pitches, it was a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next pitch was going to determine if the game continues or if my softball career is over. When she threw it, I knew it was perfect. Low and outside, my favorite pitch to hit. I swung, and the second my bat hit the ball, I knew it was a good hit. I didn't even run. Once the bat hit the ball, I stood there at the plate, and I watched the ball fly right over the center field fence. This hit brought us within 1 run, but in the end, we couldn't pull it off. After the game, the Mangum coach gave me my last home run ball ever. Now that I have told you about my last home run ball ever, I'm going to talk about how it makes me feel. At first, I didn't even want my home run ball. It only reminded me of the goal I didn't accomplish that day. After losing the game, I did not feel accomplished by hitting that home run. I only saw it as too little, too late. I put the ball in my bag and I left it in the trunk for weeks. I hated looking at it. Thinking about all that softball was to me, and it ended with this ball. However, one day, I got it out, and I just stared at it. In that moment, my feelings for this ball changed completely. Instead of seeing it as the goal I didn't achieve, I saw the ball for all it was. It wasn't a disgrace to me, it was a trophy for me. And this ball was everything I had ever accomplished in softball. It was scoring the game-winning run for Hollis Public Schools' first ever fast pitch district championship. It was leading my team further than any Hollis team had ever gone my senior year. Now this ball sits on my shelf in front of everything, so it's the first thing you see when you walk into my room. This ball makes me feel accomplished, and it will take me back to that at-bat every time I look at it. This ball is so much more than just any other softball. In this ball is every failure and every accomplishment in my entire career of softball. The one thing I have done for as long as I can remember playing softball ended with this ball. But this ball was also the start of where I am now. It is one of the most important objects in my life.